right, so this is the voiceover commentary of my new PB with M Toms in the booth. So let's
Yep.
get to it.
Am I supposed to say something?
I don't know.
Okay.
Pretty boring for the first like minute, I guess. There's like almost no commentary at the beginning of the run, so or at all, and in the entire run. I think I said something like I want to kill myself or something halfway through it, and that's like the only thing I remember.
I can't see it right now, by the way.
Oh, can you not? Shit.
No, because when you close it, you can't. I think you're gonna have to restart the recording.
Nah,
That's
we're
my
good.
opinion. No, no. So, normal route there. Almost fell off from the Tahoma.
Yeah. Man, my keys are loud. Also, that wheelie was scuffed.
Ooh, almost fell off because of the whore.
Yeah.
Some
30
people
seconds
call them
in there.
prostitutes. I call them whores.
Sounds like that might be a Norm Macdonald bit.
I think it was a Slink Blade reference mostly.
Normally I don't go for that, getting out of the parking lot that way, just because I don't feel like resetting. I don't know if it's easier or harder at high FPS. I imagine it's probably harder. I don't really know.
Yeah, usually you loop around. I think it's kind of a surprising thing, seeing as how, I'd go for the jump out every time.
Yeah, I mean, the idea with higher FPS, there's more collision, like more frames for collision to happen, so
Yeah.
I don't know if that would make it easier or harder, because you kind of want the collision to an extent.
This is definitely slightly different than when I was running Horseshoes here. I would get down into this town much earlier, on the other side, and drive on the streets.
Don't really understand, but
I like this better.
this is what we would always do in for the Riot X3 setup, I think.
Yeah.
Or no. Yeah, I don't know. This jump, I remember it was like pretty, like level. It wasn't, the parabola wasn't huge. Like normally I feel like I go way higher, which would be slower in theory. Just jamming the keyboard there.
Yeah. It definitely ate your first input.
That's been happening a lot too. I've been hitting that fence at full speed now, and sometimes it makes me pop a wheelie that's lethal, and I have to stop driving.
I say this anytime I comment on a Horseshoes run, but that's the only horseshoe that you can't get while standing still on any kind of, fixed surface.
Is that true?
You have to jump for it. All the other ones you can get theoretically without having to jump. I'm pretty certain.
That's interesting. Because
Like, at
there's
least
that one
at
in
the
the
point where you're picking one up.
yeah, there's
you
the
know,
one in
like-
the airport that looks like you would have to jump, but you don't.
Yeah.
I think it looks higher than that one.
This one's like the one that's on the balcony, where it's like, well, how are you gonna get there without jumping? But if you were on the balcony, you could pick it up from
Right.
just standing. So I count that as regular. Good.
That was pretty slick.
There you got the defense of the posts, so no one can come knock you over, and you still got the immediate get off, get back on. That's good.
I found recently just looking at oncoming traffic there makes that a lot easier. Do you think I should just be driving right to this horseshoe instead of doing this?
Maybe you might be less likely to get because the cops will still spawn, but they won't. You'll have speed already by the time they start shooting at you. So probably less chance for them to pop tires.
Right.
I always preferred to just jump over the hedge from behind. It was like 4 or 5 seconds slower probably, but you're guaranteed no cop shenanigans.
Oh, I almost fell into the balcony. That would have been so slow.
Trash.
This isn't like optimized for this route, but I'm not gonna try to beat this time with this route without a few. There's some tricks that I could implement. Specifically, you'll see number 11. What is that? The Red Rock or something?
B-Rock Hotel?
Yeah.
Or, yeah. B-Rock is a radio station in Vice City. Good one. Laszlo hosts it, of course.
I got really lucky here. I don't know what it is. Sometimes you land and you have no speed, like this, so you have so much control over where you're going.
Yeah, that's good. Spin the bike, yeah. Loading box.
It's interesting. I'm seeing like so many structures I normally don't see because I'm only focused on the center of the screen during the gameplay. But like, what's that house on the left there?
I don't know.
That looks sick.
It got something to do with the ocean. There's a boat anchored out there, I think, as well, near an oyster in the ocean.
So this wall is made of 2 rectangles stacked on top of each other. At least I'm pretty sure. So your feet get caught on the bottom one. And at low FPS, at high FPS, it's much more exaggerated, and you lose a lot of time. So quick toggle there.
B-Rock Hotel. I think their logo is like a vulture wearing like an American flag.
That's hype. So right here, all those plants that are on the west side of the, in the pots, you can ramp off of one of those and just go right into the train tracks.
I think Tuxer was the first person to do that in a run. I never tried it in a full run, I don't think. I played around with it, never liked it.
I get it like maybe 20% of the time. It's not worth resetting over. But maybe if I sit there with like a save state and practice it.
You know, actually it wasn't after this one, it's after the next horseshoe, I guess. We'll see. Back in the day, we used to get this Horseshoe 13, and then instead of going over and doing the Ventura Steakhouse and the 24/7 shop, you would go through this parking garage to your left right now, and then you would come out over in the north by the car wash, you know?
Oh,
You get
really?
that horseshoe next, yeah. And then you get the 24/7 and the Ventura Steakhouse later on after you get the ones at like the casinos, like the water ones, the fountain and the waterfall and the rocks.
Now we got all these
Come over
fixed
here
spawns.
after that. You can also get on this building that this was connected to from behind, like from the next block to the east, and run around.
What, this building?
Yeah, if you get up here, you
Get on the
you
Clock
can
and
get on
Bell?
top of the. Yeah, I think that's right.
Huh.
From behind. If you get it from back there, you're really close to that the mall where you get like the second to last horseshoe. I experimented trying to get that one on foot. It's not really worth it. You can also get the Clown's Pocket one on foot, but takes too long. You have to jump on a car and then jump off the car onto the roof.
The rabbit has left the hole. Nice. I think in my other PB, my previous PB, I had killed a SWAT man for his SMG, so I didn't have to get off the bike to get through this fence. So the split's like impossible to beat. It's a little bit early. Yep. I also don't think
the
I'm-
old route
Yeah.
after you get this horseshoe and then the next one right after it, obviously, you would get the. I'm trying to remember when we'd go by that motel. You'd go by the motel and then go get the casino horseshoes, I guess. That's how it worked. like after the pay and spray, instead of going all the way to the first casino, you would stop at the motel first and get it.
The casino horseshoes. You mean
The
the ones?
casino, like the waterfall
I'm
one
gonna
and
kill
the one with the
myself in
rocks.
real
I call
life.
those the casino horseshoes. Nice.
I think I might have like Tourette's or something. But
Yeah,
it's like
'cause
super.
nothing even happened that was that bad.
Yeah, it's like super mild though, where it's like in situations where I'm in public and other people can hear me, I stifle it pretty easily. But when I'm home alone, I'm just like, yeah, I just want it all to be over. Like I just like say some
You still
suicidal
turning down
shit.
the FPS here.
Yeah. This jump right here, climbing on that roof, you'll just die sometimes. It doesn't make any
You
sense.
can get this one from the other side of the building. You know, it doesn't really make much of a difference though.
The others. Oh,
You can
That's
get it
interesting.
from the back parking lot. Yeah, that's how we used to do it.
I also didn't realize you can go right over this curb with no problems. It's the yellow that causes problems. I think it's really like bad right here.
Oof.
Because at this point I'm thinking, yeah, I'm skipping the pay and spray. This is a good run.
Yeah.
Then I
Oh my
spawn a
god,
car.
the fucking DA's blue Merit there, whatever it is.
And the bike goes over the fence. Incredible.
I always hated getting this horseshoe.
You get shotgun guys a lot here.
Yeah.
I was pretty lucky that spin around.
Bike, yeah. Were you trying to land on the bike to not take damage, or were you trying to spin it around like that?
Nope. Neither. Just trying to get on the ground.
Usually I try to land on the bike to not take fall damage.
I don't think you take damage anyway.
Thank you.
And then this is the slowest pan spray ever. Backing up on foot for no reason. Oh, hell yeah. I don't understand this scripted spawn here. It's never... Like, it doesn't drive near you.
This is always kind of a stressful horseshoe just because they can knock your bike in. Oh, they've done you as well. Hey, jump out. 2 tries, not bad.
And then, for some reason, at high FPS, it just cancels your get in a vehicle or get on a bike. Like, normally once it's, like, accepted the command, you have to hit WAS or D to stop it, or, like, or click or something. But I swear it just does it whenever it wants at high FPS. I'm sure that's not true, and it's just me hitting a button and not realizing it. That always looks so impressive too. This and then this one, if he follows you, always looks so impressive to people. But it's like, oh, he didn't follow. But he usually will just skirt right by you, barely not touching you. It's the most predictable thing ever. I don't know what that. I don't know why. Why am I yelling? Whoops. Normally I can do the full push there.
Yeah.
But I parked it way too early. I got off too early.
This is a pretty stress-free one here. Then you never get cop problems at this one. I guess there's just no pedestrian spawns back here.
Oh, was this the run where I think this is the run. Yeah, okay. This is not good right here, but my recovery is pretty good. Oh, that wasn't even close.
Why not just run and get
Okay,
the horseshoe?
get the shoe and then come back, I guess. That actually works really well. I almost want to do that every time, because you see I had no problems with cops?
Yeah, that's the old strat. The only problem is getting to the next horseshoe to drive around this.
I wonder if there's a way to go in between those buildings, like... That doesn't look like there's any way out.
Maybe right along the edge of the bridge? I don't think so. You could get on the side rail of the bridge and drive over and then drop down like you used to for fucking hijack back in the day. I think that's the same bridge.
Wow.
Remember old hijack bridge strats?
Yeah.
The monster dude.
Can I please get on the bike?
Ice. Spun you.
Like a kipper.
Yeah.
So actually, there might even be a full minute to save here. Just all the stupid mistakes.
You were minus 20 and now you're plus 17, so that's like 40 seconds right there.
Yeah.
You can always save 20 seconds on helicopter steal.
How do you figure?
Yeah, it's just always time saved there. I've never seen anybody get a perfect heli steal. I don't know what that would look like.
Oh, you want to see it? I can show you it after this.
Oh, it was just a thought, not my phone.
Oh, I'm gross. What the hell? I think I was drinking too.
Yep, I've been drinking again.
Just drinking like rum and cokes or something. Still drinking rum and coke. It's like
Cuba Libre. I know that from the Big Bang Theory. Sheldon orders a virgin Cuba Libre and Penny just gives him a Coke.
I don't know what that means. Cuba Libre?
Yeah, Cuba Libre, that's the name of it. That's the mixed drink with rum and Coke.
Oh, it's just called a rum and coke.
Wow, apparently it's called a Cuba Libre as well. I don't know what to tell you. Rum and Coke, or the Cuba Libre, is a highball cocktail consisting of Coke, rum, and in many recipes, lime juice.
What does highball mean?
That's the kind of glass you drink it out of.
Oh, I drink it out of a mason jar.
I imagine you like drinking it out of just like random crap, like you know how Ricky eats on Trailer Park. Was it you're drinking out of a frisbee or something?
What was it? It was something the other day where I almost drank out of it, and I was like, that would just be like Ricky. It was something where I was gonna cut something up because all my glasses were dirty.
Yeah.
Oh, I think it was a tartar sauce jar because I had cleaned it out because it's a really nice jar.
What are you doing, Julian? The chicken isn't even cooked yet. What, you want us to get sarsaparilla or something?
Sarsaparilla. That word was on a couple spelling bees that I was in. Sarsaparilla. It's also one of its alternate pronunciations.
Clean.
The BP replay?
Tom's replay. Wait, what did we call it?
BP for the baked potato?
Oh, yeah. That potato. You could probably play it a little earlier, but I don't think it'd make a difference.
You have to be pretty far away from the helicopter, or it just doesn't work.
Oh, okay. Is this a police heli you're on? Or are you gonna end up in the news?
I don't know. Let's see. What do you think?
Well, now I think it's gonna be the news helicopter.
Well, you would be wrong. No, I fucking. Oh
I
my god. That one was me, for sure. It wasn't just like bullshit.
You're already thinking about that rocket shot coming in.
I don't even know. Dodge the
Man,
rocket.
he was on the south side too.
Oh yeah, I mean that always works. You just scale down the side of the pyramid and you won't get shot.
You get some freaks coming up shooting at you. No, really?
I'm very lucky that it didn't happen.
Yeah. Would you ever take the time to kill them, or would you just say, "Ah, screw it, let them shoot the helicopter"?
If you hold the horn down, it does stop them from shooting to an extent.
Yeah.
So that's what I would do. I don't think that's good. Except it is. The only problem is the AK fire. I think the AK fire from the helicopter can damage the helicopter. You might you might see what I mean here. It's hard to tell where the AK fire is coming from. Fuck it. It's hard to do anything better. Just hope I don't get fucked up. Alright, we're looking good. A lot of, I accidentally bought a 30-pound box of fries. I know, it's hard to stop the police chopper. I don't know why I'm talking like, You're the police chopper because it doesn't. I can do, I think. No, it is coming from inside the helicopter. Never mind. The newsman I can stop way more like on a dime for that one. That's unfortunate. That's where the 3 seconds loss is. Right. Same's gonna happen here. The news heli and the police heli, that sucks as well. They turn a lot differently. Like the police heli, you can't lean back or forward freely. It has like a limit.
Yeah. There's a limit, and then the news helicopter's a lot more like the Vice City.
If I take any damage, it's over.
This is a lot more like the GTA 5 and 4 helicopters.
Yeah, but I've been doing really good on my. I've been eating a lot of chicken and rice, but unfortunately there was a 30-pound box of fries for $17. So it's like, I mean, you're gonna get that, right?
Yeah, you'd be losing money if you didn't get it.
Pretty much.
This run isn't even that good. I can't believe this beat my time.
Yeah, it sucks. If I had gotten that news, if I had gotten that news heli, slow. I hate this helicopter. When I opened the door, if I had gotten into it, it'd be maybe second place.
Maybe. It's like 50 seconds for me in second place, so it'd be tough.
Yeah, you're probably right.
Atlantis in second place.
Atlantis. Live nude girls.
Wizard. What? Oh, sign. Okay. Like, what's that have to do with Atlantis?
I waited for the camera to center there before I kept moving. It's just like, no, thank you. Look how fast the helicopter takes off, man.
It's crazy. I guess we would have been a lot closer to second place. So it was this time, it was like a 23.
Let's go. Let's go.
GG.
What a pop off. Let's go.
Oh yeah,
right.
you definitely would have beaten him. Actually, you would have been over 20 seconds faster. I thought it was. I thought you were like almost a full minute. I thought you'd only just beat my PB, but you actually beat me by a good chunk of time.
Yeah, lots of chunk. Well, anyway, that's it for this video. See you later.